Motherfuckers lay back and motherfuck minute, but hold my tab. Relapse, thought I had a grasp. But misunderstood. I know what is good, and I know what it takes. Relay, hit you as a flag. Thunderstorms when I bust on the mic. Tell them what's good when I go through the night and the evil within. Goddamn, got me in the band. I never had to lie. I always think about suicide every time I ride. M9 to a muffin spine. Bitch, I be creeping, I feel like a ghost. The holiness bothers the one who is broken, the one who is dead. Deep breath, got out the step. I never had to lie. I always think about suicide every time I ride. M9 to a muffin spine.
Most feel a water crisis and economic instability are imminent threats to America. All agree peak oil and overpopulation also represent serious problems. Nuclear terrorism remains a possibility too terrible to consider, and the issues posed by the development of artificial intelligence seem relatively distant. It has been said that a generation which ignores history has no past and no future.
5'9" on my screen, creep with the kid, break it down, pillars for a couple dividends, kills till I'm wet, so full of sin, bitches pop pussy every time I walk in, drugs in my head, gun to your chin, gold teeth, when a grin, satanic militant, shoot the innocent, fucking citizen, dying to my dead, never leave evidence, dead presidents, slanging medicine, trap elements, welcome to my presidents. Exodus, the exorcist, Captain Howdy, suicide, death wish for the 9 to your head, bitch. 5'9" in this bitch. Suicide in this bitch. Smug life in this bitch.
We cannot, as a nation, as a planet, or as a species, continue to live the way we have under the assumptions that we have, because if we do, we are committing suicide. 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 Suicide.
Yeah, they say money got the grab and I pop in my box and alligators nibbling in my side. So I keep my feet up, moving up, super fingers, for the belly fucking crocodiles, smiles in the wild, stuck cruise on the ground downtown nowadays, blowing loud in my eyes, turn it down like a motherfucking frown. They had to put it down to the ground. Long hair, long sleeve, counting, call me salting, shouty. Crack a motherfucker crumbling down like some police, falling off football tree. Bitch, I'm with the fresh triple mid-bread till there's 7 cents left. Bitch, you been a long LP. I've been a long LP.
Did good.
I got a lump on my throat. Bitches be talking the most. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking demon. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking ghost. I disappear in the smoke. They wanna give me the smoke. Bitch, I'm a dead man walking right for the maggots never gonna fall. Hold on, wait a fucking minute. All these bitches want taste. They just want a part of me. I'ma die anyway. Leave my soul in the grave. Brain limit, I'm a slave. Hold on, wait a minute. That will keep calling me all fucking day.
Motherfuckers say they love me, but see no fucking support. Man, tired of all this fake shit. Look up my dick. Suck on my dick. Look at me, fuck on me. Man, fuck all y'all, man. I'm done with y'all.
I got that lump on my throat. I got that lump on my throat.
It's a little like,
I got that lump on my
I don't
throat.
know, it tastes like
I got
winter
that
fresh
lump
or
on my
something.
throat.
It's good
I got
though.
that lump on my throat. I got that lump on my throat. I got that lump on my throat. I got that lump on my throat.
Kill.
This is a Graveyard exclusive.
Kill.
Let's bring that bitch back for the one time. For the graveyard, for the 517. Dead man coming to you live from the grave. Pussy.
What's up, good people? Let me get Uncrash pulled up. Get a little back. It'll be El Gringo. He's if y'all end up wanting a specific map, just let me know. And also let me know if the audio sucks.
What it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can't ever break us down, cause we're golden. They're about to see us glow, cause we're golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can't ever break us down, cause we're golden. They're about to see us glow, cause we're golden.
Mic is upside down.
Your
I don't know why I'm whispering. Alright, let me see.
Say what you wanna say, I won't go back. If you wanna hit the
Yo,
road,
Spider, how do I
let's
turn the
go
mic up?
then. Let's just go and see the world and just show them what
How do I
it
turn the
really
mic
means
up?
to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can't ever break us down, cause we're
Give me 1
golden.
second.
They're about to see us glow, cause we're golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, cause we're golden. They can't ever break us down, cause we're golden.
I can put the mic in my mouth.
See us glow, cause we're golden.
if that helps. Let's see. Music's up? Okay, I'll turn it down. Alright, is that better for the music? Okay, as long as the mic's closer, I think that's the best I can do on the fly. I don't even have my controller plugged in. See, I'm already fucking this up. Bear with me, guys. We'll get some flights in. Alright. So yeah, if anybody has like any ideas of like what to do for a map, let's do it. I'm just kind of screwing around on this map. It's kind of fun. Now when Crash is too loud. Fuck, dude. Alright, let me try this. Which one is that? Crashed. Alright, this one. That's probably too quiet. Alright, how is that? Yeah, we're definitely troubleshooting, KB. In game. Let's see. Let's see, gameplay audio. Master, we'll turn that down. All right. Now it's probably, if it's much better, it's probably gonna be way lower now. I want to show you guys, where's it at? Oh, I think it's in here. I've showed Spider before, but I want to show y'all the little cocaine stash that's over here. Just give me some time to float. Look at that. Somebody's having a party while they're making a little map. Speaking of which, this is cool. I think it was KB that showed me this. Killer Bee? I don't know which one. But you can fly inside the house. Yeah, Killer Bee. He's the one that showed me this. But yeah, if y'all want to hop in, dude, join. Let's see. Mike's still kind of quiet. But yeah, I don't think there's any way around that. That's the only problem. I'll have to just invest in a better mic setup. No, Tobias, they don't allow custom objects. You just gotta make do with what you got in the game. I wish you could. That'd be cool, but if people did that, there would be a lot more like family friendly objects in this game, I'll tell you that much. Gotta change it in Windows? What do you mean? What do you mean, Spider? Here. Windows audio setting? Oh, like on the actual PC? Okay, hold on. Let me get my... Let me fix this real fast. Let's not dox myself, so... There we go. Give me 1 second. We're going to change settings in Windows. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. App volume and device preferences. Yeah, I don't know how to. What do you mean? I don't know how to turn it up. Yeah, I have no idea how to turn it up. Yeah, I think the next stream, I'm for sure going to try to get like a mic upgrade. I figured it was going to be bad because I just have a cheap mic that a buddy gave me, like, I don't even know, fuck, like, probably 5 years ago now, so that way I could play Call of Duty with him on Discord. And yeah, I kind of like abuse this mic. So if you have any recommendations, shit, let me know. I'll try to look into it. Microphone settings. Fuck. I hate, this is where it sucks being a troglodyte. Alright, later, King. Yeah, I will let you know what map it is. Actually, I'm not sure. I think it's called, like, Tiny Whoop House. Make sure I didn't exit off anything, because... Yeah, later, man. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Mic output volume? The fuck? My wife's asking to help me with the mic, maybe. Yeah, if you think you can figure it out, apparently I'm really quiet right now. I keep getting like weird little chime noises. I have no idea what that is. No, you gotta. That's the problem I was having, is I keep thinking the mouse on the little screen. All right, it's a balanced game. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Hardware and sound. Okay. Or is it manage audio devices? Let me move this over. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I am trying to figure this out. Would it be sounds, communications? He said, hold on, let me see. Properties. Oh my god. I'm loading everything up on my screen. It says this device is working properly. No, I don't think I need that. Alright, we're gonna exit off of that. See, this is why it's the first one. You gotta troubleshoot everything. And if it looks like I'm breaking my neck while I look over, it's because I got like a janky monitor set up, so cancel that. What did you say earlier? Adjust system volume? No, that's not it. Yeah. Where's the output? Go to Windows, devices, microphone, microphone output. So Windows, devices. Oh. Okay. So microphone output. We just keep scrolling? What the fuck? He said microphone output volume. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Speech? No. Nope. System settings. Okay, so we're gonna... I'm sorry, I know this is hard to watch. Okay, system... Oh, no, that's not it. I didn't finish typing it. Remote, nope. Nope, nope. Wait, nope. This is system settings. It says system properties, no. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So yeah, this is a demonstration on how to turn up your mic volume. Hardware and sound, maybe? Alright, that's this. Devices. Nope. Just settings. What did Tappy say? Windows key, sound settings, lower your output device, increase your input device. Okay. So we'll go to Windows key. And then sound settings. Okay. Lower your output device. Is it manage? So this says input devices. Nope. No. Am I in the right settings? Microphone. Where's microphone? Microphone input. I'm lost. Let's see. App volume and device preferences. Is this it? No, this is all the app stuff. I think we were already in this. Sound control. No, that's just gonna balance. Gringo, in the bottom right corner of your screen, there's a speaker icon. Okay. Okay. Device output. What? Dude, I feel like I get close and then I get so close and then I just fuck it all up. Got Miss Gringo here trying to help me. I could see you kind of poking your head out.
I'm not moving though. Oh, there we go.
No, it's on a delay because it's live. That's the problem. That's why it's so hard for them to watch. Cause
Okay, so now we're gonna go back.
he dropped my live link in his Discord so that he could watch me struggle. Thanks, Zero. I appreciate that. That's why I got my wife. If you lower the volume on your PC, then crank up the output of your streaming software. Now, the streaming, it's cranked up all the way. It's all PC from here on out. Volume sensitivity turned down in Windows. Okay, I'm going to have to go back through this. All right, so Windows key. I hit that. Sound settings, okay. And then I don't know where lower your output device is. All right, we're going to go back to... Oh, well, I'm already in it. All right. Device properties. Manage sound devices? No, we already went there. God, my brain is just like kind of going haywire right now trying to figure this shit out. And damn, there's 22 people watching me struggle right now. What the fuck? Y'all are some like real like troopers like sitting through this right now. Fixing a sound problem? Let's see if that works. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna just Google how to turn volume up on Windows. Oh, I should probably put mic output. Is it output or input? Mic output? Oh my god. Why can't y'all just deal with the shitty audio? No. Because if I... That's just going to turn... Click on the headset. Wait, levels?
Yes. Headset microphone. Turn that bitch up.
Alright, does that work? I got it maxed out right now. Let me know if that works. Fuck. I feel like that's probably too loud. Oh my god, I can't believe it took that long. I'm pretty sure that worked. I'm just waiting for the feedback. Where are we at? Somebody say something in chat if it's working. I hate that there's like a delay, so it takes them a while. I promise I'll get off this screen as soon as y'all let me know if this is good. Oh my god. Damn, I just realized it was not... Hit okay. Yeah, I didn't realize the fucking... I didn't realize... Alright, thanks babe, I appreciate it. Alright. Let's get to this, alright? Alright, cool, we're good now. Is it too loud now? Babe, you're watching it, right? Can you tell me if it sounds good? Okay. Alright. Alright, we're back in action. I think we figured it out. I did it all by myself. Now we're just gonna mess around, fly around. Try not to crash. No? Why'd you say no? Spider, why'd you say no? I know it's not like AAA quality like sound or audio, but you know, we'll upgrade. Okay, okay, cool. Turn up the sensitivity. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna rock this audio for a little while. It seems like it's working for most of y'all, so. I think we're gonna switch maps here in like a few minutes. Grim, why do you keep saying no? No what? I've already tried deleting System 32. How about 50 no's equal a yes? No sim audio? Son of a bitch. Alright, we'll turn up the game audio now. Just bear with me. There we go. We'll get a little bit of sound. Is that better? You can hear my propellers zooming now, making humming sounds like an angry bee. Control Alt Delete. No. We're not playing around anymore with some settings, because if I do anything else, it's game over. This stream's gonna end way sooner than I'm planning. I already spent fucking almost 30 minutes trying to figure out the audio. Like, I wasted so much time. What is this chiming sound I keep hearing? I'm not getting a notification of what that is. It's just going ding. Alt F4. You can do better next time. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're gonna have to do better. Yeah, let's rip. Chewy? Oh yeah, you are in here. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna float around and try some new tricks out. If y'all got any like trick suggestions, let's get those going. Cause yeah, I kind of want to learn some new stuff. Shit, if anybody wants to play a game of quad, well, it's kind of hard, and I don't know how to link up to Discord. Next time, we'll play a game of quad. I do plan on, I have a map that I made. It's got like a beer pong table, and I plan on basically just having a group of us in Discord on a live stream and playing beer pong with drones. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't quite been able to play it yet, so I don't know how well it's going to work, but I have hope. Moonwalk to Barini? Okay. That's easy. I only say easy because that's one thing I've practiced quite often. You can't really tell. That was kind of janky. Let's see. Oh. Alright, alright. Give me another try. 3 times. 3 times. No, that was still janky, but I mean, that's kind of it, right? Is that what you're asking for? Super chat? I have no idea how to do that. I'm not panhandling just yet. That would be nice though. Make a little like $5 here and there. Get me a pack of ciggies with that. Maybe 1 pack of props. Oh shit. Dolphin dive into... Wait, dolphin dive to spits? What is a spits? And I'm not sure what a dolphin dive is. Are you talking about like that? Is that the dolphin dive? It's kind of weird that the chat's so delayed. I apologize for that. Hey, Commander Goggle made it. Cool, dude. I'm so stoked for those fucking balls. Like, I think that's gonna be my next video. I was gonna do the Woody thing, but honestly, I'm too lazy to, well, not lazy, but I have other FPV projects I want to do besides put together the Woody. But I for sure want to do like a little review on the little nuts, see how durable they are. Get some footage of them kind of like flapping around in the wind. Can of snuff? No, no snuff for me. It's bad enough I vape, which I think this is, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the dinging sound is. I was just asking that. And it's not like subscribers or whatever. I'm gonna move this away because I can hear my breathing. I'm sorry. It's not subscribers. And it's not super chat. No, Commander, they did not show up yet. It said they were going to be in today when I checked the tracking number, but I don't know. UPS is kind of being lame with that, but I am super stoked for it. I want to see how durable they are. I think they would be pretty fun. I think it's going to be funny. My drone's going to go through a sex change because for a while I called it a female, and now I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. Somebody suggested like putting tits on a drone. I think that'd be funny. Yeah, a lot of people talk crap about the drifting on here too. The drifting's not that bad. Fries sound good. Yeah, let me know how this stream is going. I don't want to try to be like too boring or anything. I actually got a, you know what? Now that I think about it, I got some wine to sip on to kind of like loosen me up a little bit. Yeah, it's uncrashed. Put tits on the 04 whoop. Yeah, dude. That'd be funny as fuck. Balls cut like pizza. Yeah, if you don't have balls on your drone, I don't know what you're missing out on. I would check out Commander Goggles Etsy. He's making some high quality nuts from what I understand. Enough that his daughter even wanted one on her car. Which, I'm still looking forward to seeing that picture. But we're going to go ahead and do a little map swap. I'm going to message y'all in chat so that way it's not like a shock, a culture shock. Bear with me, I fucking peck keys. Because I'm not socially, or not technologically inclined. It took me forever just to say that. Let's see. Any map suggestions? My voice is still quiet? Yeah, I think it's just the mic, man. I'm gonna have to drop, I don't know, drop some cash on a new mic setup. I want to have one of those fancy ones that kind of just dangle in front of you like y'all have. but I have no idea what to look for. Let's see here. Oh, I want to show off the map I made for Captain Cannoli. I think at this point, it's just my voice. I don't have a deep voice. I don't have one of those booming voices. But yeah, I made this map. I'm still updating it. I've been kind of lazy on it. But if you go over here, I'm eventually going to have like this underground, like, oh shit. This underground area, if I can get to it, where this yellow stuff is. I've just been kind of like lazy on map making. Let's see if I can get out of here. Oh, I'm gonna squeeze through. Oh, and I went into the water. Ah, puberty. Yeah, no, I'm almost 30 and I still haven't hit puberty. I got that baby smooth balls. That's one thing God didn't bless me with. It was with the deep voice. Gave me a huge slong, though. You can ask my wife about that. It won't be good for YouTube. Not that I'm monetized anyways. Ugh. I got distracted trying to look at chat. I'm doing what Spider recommended. Look, what is that chiming noise? But have like a device playing, so I'm seeing y'all's chat live, but I know there's a delay. I don't know how much the delay is, but it's enough that like, I know y'all are probably not getting my responses until like fucking 2 minutes in. Alright, cool. Later, 8-bit. Thanks for chilling, man. I should join y'all on movie night one night. That'd be kind of fun. I'm just not a movie person, though. But, yeah, man, I'll see you around. No, fuck me, right? I just played. Oh! We're in the tree. But yeah, I spent like fucking, I don't know, like 20 hours making this map. It was like surprisingly a ridiculous amount of time. Like trying to do all of these like little fucking stripes. Trying to make it as... Rim Job, he said the mini map makes everything feel a lot faster. Yeah, it's because the way the scale works. But yeah, it took me like forever just to do these parking stripes. And I had to use cars to like scale everything accurately. Obviously, I've never been to Philly or wherever he lives, but he says it's pretty accurate. And I just used Google Maps and his drone footage to kind of map it out. Yeah, I would say, because I tried Velocidrone, and I can't get it to work right. If y'all know how to like get Velocidrone to work properly, I feel like that'd be a cool like switch up too, but I can't seem to figure out the settings on it. But we're gonna give it like a couple minutes on this map, and then we're gonna do another map swap, kind of keep it going. Also, I'm in the ballpark. If anybody wants some custom maps made, hit me up. As long as you got enough like footage, or you know, like enough that I can map out a map pretty accurate, I'm always down to make one. They take forever, but they're pretty satisfying once you do get them done. Like this map, I kind of just half-assed on the backside of it because, yeah, actually making a bunch of apartment complexes was a little outside my attention span, that's for sure. It was bad enough that I had to add as much little tiny details. Like, tried to make the trees as accurate in as places as possible, but, you know, it's only so much I can do. FPV mod? No, I have not played the Grand Theft Auto FPV mod. I've heard mixed things about it. Like, it's kind of cool you can float around, but also you can only play offline, because if you apparently try to do it online, you immediately get banned for having a mod. I did want to try the Minecraft one. I do have Minecraft. I don't have Grand Theft Auto, but the Minecraft one looked like it'd be pretty fun. Like building like a, I don't know, some sort of city or something that, like a bando. That would be sick. Silo bando? Yeah, dude, I'm totally down to do something like that. As long as you've got all the footage I would need, totally down. Let's see what Spider Sugar's doing. Give me a little bit more of a brain break. I want to rip, but I also want to talk, and it's hard for me to multitask. It's kind of why I was like, I want to eventually play mini games. Just because I don't have to put as much thought into what's going on. Look at him go. Spider changes rates. And yeah, he seems like a whole new person. I don't know if you're still in on the live Grim Reaper, but you should totally hop on the game. If not, it's totally cool. I understand. I'm not that cool yet. Oh yeah. He's hitting all those little gaps. Hit the train. What is that fucking beeping sound, dude? You hit the wall. I don't know. I don't know now. Oh, and the lamp. One thing I learned recently that I think looks really, really good. I'll put it on a map here in a bit. But like you like go up a wall as close as you possibly can, juicy flick, and then smoothie flick and roll down it, and then you yaw out. Not sure what it's called, but it's pretty sick. What's he doing? Is he chatting? I will eventually get that audio thing to pop up so I can hear when y'all communicate, because it's hard to... Yeah. Okay, so the chime thing is the... Okay. It's the thing I was trying to install. That makes sense. For a second, I was happy. I was like, damn, somebody's donating $5, but there's no way you could do that yet anyways. I lost my train of thought what was going on. But yeah, a few more like maybe a minute on here, and then we're gonna swap it up, because I want to show that trick I was talking about, because it's easier to show than it is to explain. I've seen Spider Sugar do it a few times. I just feel more comfortable with flatland. It's the main reason why I like these kind of maps. But after the next map, if any of y'all want to suggest a place, I'm totally open to it. Otherwise, I'm going to just keep rolling with whatever. whatever sounds kind of fun in the moment. But we need to eventually figure out, Spider, get with me, we need to figure out how to get people in Discord linked so that way we can play that beer pong game I was talking about. I might show it on the stream just real quick to give like a quick explanation. It should be pretty simple, but you know. Oh my god, I fucked that rewind up. Oh, Choi, you have a map? Choi. Chewy? Beer pong? I would, man. If we could figure out how to like link up Discord, that'd be pretty dope. I'd want to be able to like actually talk to y'all though when we're doing it, because like the delay is kind of a bit much. Tight butthole challenge. Yeah, we can go to that map so you can get your butthole tightened. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that real quick. I'll put tight butthole map. Oh, probably should put inbound so y'all know. Yeah, this map's pretty cool. And then I think I can show y'all what I was talking about on that map. Let me scroll to it. It's hard to find because it's not the name you would expect it to be. Where the fuck is it? Went all the way up. Oh, that's right. He changed the thumbnail. I was looking for the thumbnail. Also, Chewy, we definitely need to link up in real life. Yeah, here's the tight butthole KB was talking about. I can't even just hover to it. My drone just... Oh, I think if I had a 3-inch, I could squeeze through it. 5-inch is just too big, if you catch my drift. But, oh yeah, let me, before I get too sidetracked, let me show y'all that trick real quick. I think it looks super clean. I probably won't get it first try, but... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Fucked it up. So you go up, and you just kind of roll out and then yaw out. Smaller is always better, dude. It's not the size that... Well, size does matter. For certain things. I actually had this conversation with my wife the other day. Maybe it was yesterday, but there's these like Slim Jims, and they have like monster size, they have the regular size Slim Jim, and then there's like the one that has fucking Mr. Macho or whatever the fuck his name is from WWE. Macho Man, I think. Well, anyways, that one's way too big. And I was like, I see what people mean by like sometimes things are just too big. Like, that's just way too much meat to put in my mouth, dude. So I gotta go with the monster size. Can't go with the basic Slim Jims because it's just too skinny. You eat it too fast. The medium size is like just right. Oh my god, I keep getting sidetracked. Alright, that trick again. So, boom. And then you look up, roll down, and then you just kind of yaw out of it. More vodka? And you know what? I need some wine. Get some of this wine. I should have put the mic up, but I didn't. You had to listen to that. Fun size is where it's at. Shit, not when it comes to Slim Jims. Anything else fun size is fine. I go ham on those paydays. I think we'll get some drifting up because you don't have to think much when you're drifting. We still got 19 people in here? That's crazy. I was expecting maybe like, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 of y'all to hang out. So it's pretty cool that y'all are all chilling. Watching me like fucking blabber on about meat in my mouth and shit. Barely even FPV related. But yeah, as soon as I get the hang of these streams a little bit more, we'll make them a lot more entertaining. But right now, this is just kind of like pretty much a test to even see if I could sit here and talk to myself for, what, 2 hours? I don't know how long we're going to do this stream for. Probably a little over, just because the first half of it was just me trying to figure out audio problems, which I don't think I ever worked out the bugs, but it is what it is. See if we can hit this gate. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the way she liked it. Just slide right on through. Which eventually I want to get a PC for my wife, and I want to have her pop in too, because she's a badass. I want to show her off more. Mainly just her show herself off, because she's just an incredible person. Without getting too mushy. She's been getting really good on the sim. She's been putting in a lot of practice on the sim. Which is impressive, because most people I try to get to play the sim, they're like, oh, this is fun, but like can barely fly, so they just kind of dip out. They lose interest. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. I don't know what that's all about. Pinche putos is what they are. Nacho Slim Jims? Bro, that sounds like a disaster. I could not imagine. Like, it's bad enough. Like, I feel like I've gained a lot of weight since I started FPV, but I feel like I've gained a little bit more just because I've been going on a Slim Jim craze. And the funny thing is I actually was like on a meat tolerance break for like a couple of years, borderline vegetarian. But yeah, I felt pretty malnourished after a while. I don't think I was doing it right. So I went back, mostly eat white meats, but every now and then, you know, like pigs in the blankets go fucking hard. Not much of a pork person, but there's just certain things that are like, oh, you know what, that's all right. Every now and then I'll slap a burger too, you know. But no, I can't fucking, would you say nacho Slim Jims? No, I can't do that. Alright, this is supposed to be for FPV, not cars. Oh, it's like the live streams are meant to like kind of show off your skills, and mine are it's quite the opposite. I will say the dinging kind of helps because it reminds me to look at the chat, because it is real easy to just get carried away and just not even think about it. Tacos. I can go for some naranjas. Sounds good to me. Yeah, dude, she's only got 2 weeks under her belt. Well, a little over 2 weeks now, but yeah, for flying 2 weeks, like, pretty impressive. I'm excited to see where she goes, like, especially by time, like, Castle Crash is here. Like, I'm for sure gonna get her to try to rip some 5-inch out there. I'll say if there's one thing this year I'm like super stoked for, besides Beast of the East, it's definitely Castle Crash. Just because, you know, it's kind of like that first love thing. It's the first like biker rally looking FPV event I heard of, and yeah, no, it just looks like it'd be massive amount of fun. Everybody's tripping on mushrooms and talking shit, drinking. Like, that sounds pretty fun. I'm not much of a drinker, but in social events for sure. I'm not really a psychedelic person at social events, but it seems like it'd be a fun place to do it out in the woods. Yeah, dude, I wanted to go too, but I literally found out about Castle Crash like the weekend it was happening. That was the first time I was like introduced to it, and I was like, bro, only if I knew like months prior what this was, like I would have for sure went. But honestly, it's kind of best I didn't, because in August I feel like my skills were very like they're still kind of mediocre, but they were even more mediocre. Like, they were pretty bad. And the funny thing is I thought I was not hot shit, but I thought I was doing pretty good. It wasn't until I started flying like 5-inch way more often that I was like, develop better skills. And then flying 5-inch for a while, going back to a whoop. Oh, dude. I see why people start off with bigger quads. You know, you kind of get the harder ones out of the way to get you to be better, and then the small ones just kind of fall into place. Which, the guy earlier, 8-Bit, he's not in the chat anymore. He went to go to movie night, but he's actually going to donate me a 1S quad, and I'm super stoked about it because I gave my wife my only 1S quad so that way she could fly. But once I have 2, we could fly together, and I don't have to worry about changing rates or anything, so we could just kind of just zip around. And plus, I like flying 1S only because it's a lot easier to just take it out in public. But yeah, shout out to 8-Bit for hooking it up, dude. Started opposite. I did too. I started. If you mean you started with the tiny whoop, I definitely did too. I feel like starting out with the larger quad kind of would have helped, but honestly, I was way too intimidated and broke to even think about that. So breaking a smaller quad was just kind of a more affordable alternative to learning how to fly, but bigger quads definitely help you improve skills. Oh yeah, and Tobias has given me the Runcam Orange, so, and he made me a mount for it for my Grinderino, so even on my analog loop, which is the one I'm going to put, or analog Grinderino, that's the one I'm going to put it on, so I should have HD footage in the near future. Probably before I'll have an 04, because, you know, it's not Flying High's fault or anything. It's just everything's just been out of stock for basically a month or two, and coming March 6th will be a month exactly from when I ordered it, and I'm just like, god damn, I just want to fly an 04 already. I want to try out that race mode, see how much of a difference from analog it is. I'm only scared about the latency, but from what everyone says, it shouldn't be that big of a difference, like barely even noticeable, if noticeable. And that's what I'm hoping for. Because I did get the N3 goggles. I'll show those off real quick, because they're actually pretty sweet looking. Let me scoot along the floor. Hopefully my Bonsa didn't show. But yeah, these are sick. Make sure I'm getting a good angle of it. The battery, probably the biggest complaint. Only because I'm limited to this battery, and when it dies, I just gotta charge it again. But I tested it out, and I'm used to box goggles already, and they seem pretty crazy. Honestly, it seems crazier than the box goggles I have. Like, the field of view is just wild. So I'm curious to how it compares. I know race mode, it cuts off some of the field of view. So I'm curious to what it's going to be like in those goggles. Let's see. Yeah, Tobias, I'm pretty sure that's what he did. I hit him, or I didn't hit him up. I was talking to him about it in, I think, Infinity Loop's stream. I could be wrong about that. But he was talking about somebody. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Infinity Loops. It was Shelby Vol's stream, and they were like basically not sponsoring him, but they were kind of promoting him, talking about like ordering his frames or whatever. And I was like, dude, you have a frame? Didn't even know it. And I've talked to him quite a few times in chat and stuff, so had no idea that he had his own frames. And I hit him up, and I was like, oh, you know, I might look into getting that. And he's like, I got a couple like laying around. He's like, I don't mind sending you one. And so, yeah, the rest is history. Dude came in with a save. And I'm pretty sure, now don't take my word on it, but I'm pretty sure he's going to, like, basically hook it up with a almost fully furnished quad. It's got that Quicksilver stuff. I had to look that up to figure out what it was, but it seems pretty legit. Like, it seems like it'd be a little easier to work with than Beta Flight, so we'll see how that goes. It almost kind of reminds me of, because I watched some videos on the KISS firmware and how you use it, and it seems very similar to that. Like, you go to the website and basically update it from there. I don't know if it's an app or not, but yeah. Pretty stoked to have one of his frames, needless to say, without going on a long divergent rant. And I'm also excited to fly 1S, because I haven't been able to fly it in a little while. I think the last time I flew was when I did the ceiling fan trippy stuff. Oh, Chewie doesn't like Quicksilver. Yeah, I mean, I do know it's like all like a preference thing, but it seems like the recovery is pretty cool. I was also like, when I was looking into it, turtle mode's like automatic. So if you end up upside down, you disarm, and it automatically puts it into turtle mode. So all you got to do is just arm it again, and then disarm, and then arm. So it's all just on one switch instead of going into turtle mode. Also, the crash recovery on it is supposed to be pretty cool. Like how you just kind of hit something in the sim and just bounce off. Well, that wasn't a good example. It's supposed to be like that instead of it kind of like freaking out and kind of taking a second to recover. It's supposed to be pretty good with that. I honestly have never really noticed a huge thing with Beta Flight when I tap something. But you know, it does seem like it has some like pros to it. Let's see. I'm just catching up with chat. Yeah, Tobias. Yeah, it's really easy to get those 1S's down to fucking sub 3 volts. When I was doing the ceiling fan stuff, it was hard to keep up because I was like sagging so bad. And 1S, it just doesn't last long in general. Honestly, my batteries are kind of old, so that might have a little bit to do with it, but even when I bought brand new batteries, like the only main difference besides like the time was pretty similar, but like I noticed the power lasted longer with fresh batteries, but I still got like about maybe less than 2 minutes. out. And that's flying pretty hard. Yeah. At least you've tried it, you know? That's experience. I've never tried it. Chewy was saying that when he tried it, he just didn't like it as much. That's fair, you know? I'm a pretty big beta flight person myself. Like, I've used it since I started, and so it's like the main thing I know. I thought about doing the KISS stuff, but honestly, when I was looking up the flight controllers and stuff, they just sold out of everything. Yeah, trying a higher maul definitely helps, but it adds a little bit more weight. So it makes your quad like a little more bouncy on low throttle. So like if you're flying, it just kind of just starts doing this shit. If you're trying to fly low, especially after recovering from like a power loop or something, like you almost every single time you come out of a power loop, you like tap the ground like that. So I assume like the higher maul would definitely last longer, but it's gonna add just that hair amount of weight. I would say maybe like flying like a wider props definitely would kind of counteract that. Like instead of 31 millimeter, like flying like what 35. I'm not sure exactly what the Pro is. Yeah, see, I won't be flying it on a 5-inch Quicksilver. I'm going to be using it on a micro. But if it's pretty dope, you know, I might look into seeing what it does for a 5-inch. Like I said, I really don't have much problems with the 5-inch being all like crazy, because usually 9 times out of 10 when you crash it, you break a prop, so there's no recovering out of that anyways. Or a motor in my case, because I broke way too many fucking motors. Yeah, 28,000 definitely is a juice sucker. I fly the one that I gave my wife. Those have 29,500 kV, something like that. I feel like it still does the same thing. Like, definitely sucks a juice. I will say 25,000 kV is like a nice sweet spot. But again, I feel like it's a big prop thing. Like the bigger, like if you have wider props on it, it would give it more thrust. Could be wrong. It's a little bit more weight when you do that, but from what I've noticed from going, when I converted the Grinderino from 3-inch here, so that way it's not just my screen. When I converted the Grinderino from 3-inch to 5-inch, I kept the motors, and the motors surprisingly hold up very well for 5-inch. If anything, they made the thrust like way more powerful. Oh damn, Chewy. Yeah, dude, just let me know if you end up building one. If I need to pay for shipping or anything, just hit me up, dude. I'm totally down. The more props, or the more quads, the merrier, because I kind of, you know, like I said, I abuse mine pretty hard. I know it doesn't seem like that from flat land, but yeah, no, definitely hitting the ground at like 50 miles per hour definitely fucks your shit up. Let's see what Chewy's doing. Yeah, I like 1S a lot. Like I said, the main beef is just the batteries just start sagging way too quick. I want to get on Spider's 75mm 2S build and throw an 04 in it and see how that goes. Never flown anything above, like it's either been 1S or 4S. I've never flown in between or over. But I want to try 2S out. I feel like 2S would be pretty cool. Let's see what Killer Bee is doing. Yeah, he's been going hard with 3D. And I've said this before, I have nothing against 3D. I think it's the future of freestyle. I just can't fly it. And I definitely think it should be its own like category of freestyle. But look at that, it makes your forehead feel like you're scraping the ground. Yeah, that's the thing is I have cameras, I have motors, I just don't have any like solid AIOs. I just have one, and that's the whole reason why I could show it on stream. So whole reason why I haven't gotten this bad boy up yet. It's kind of squished right now. Can you? I gotta like check the other monitor. Yeah, see that's made with popsicle sticks. See it says got wood. I want to get it working for a video, but finding an AIO for it. Been kind of a task, and also I've been a penny pincher, so I was like, if anything, I'd probably use like either a used AIO or one that's kind of going out to do it, just because yeah, if I smash it into a million pieces and it breaks an AIO, I just don't want to like be butthurt about it. Which I probably wouldn't anyways. It's kind of used to it. I've gone through, I don't know, like 4 or 5 flight controllers already, burning out ESCs, and I do not have the technical ability to replace FETs, so yeah. Happy Model X12. I thought about it, but a lot of the times when I look into those AIOs, they're like sold out, except like ones from the actual manufacturer, and if they're like based in China, I refuse to buy from them just because it takes like 2 months for that shit to come in. You know how much stuff changes in 2 months in FPV? So if I can get it within a week, I am down. X12, yeah. Yeah, 5-inch is definitely my favorite too. But like I said, 1S, it has a soft spot in my heart just because, like I said, I started on it. That's kind of what got me into FPV, watching bots videos doing gorilla whooping and stuff with the 1S. And this was before like I understood what HD was, because I remember when I got my first, I got a newbie drone, Hummingbird V3. And I was like, I want a penis battery icon, and I went to do that, and then I come to find out like, oh, that's only for like HD0. I can't do that. Like I had no concept whatsoever of what HD was, what digital, or what any digital versus analog, like what the difference is. I barely understand. What is it called? The one that John Goblin's working on, IPC. Barely even understand that. Some sort of like Wi-Fi digital setup. Seems pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I just have like no real opinion on it because I barely know what it is. Okay, so Pyro has plug-and plays there. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I wanna get into the 04 for sure for tiny whoops. Yeah, because like 5-inch has definitely been kind of more of up my alley. But the 04 has kind of like changed everything. Like I never thought I would switch this soon to digital, because I was pretty dead set on just flying analog. But after so many people telling me they're not real big, like recommending me to get HD footage, not that they didn't like my videos, but they just want to see me fly HD, I just said fine, I'll do it. Especially after Spider said was hyping up the race mode. I know he was talking about that in chat earlier. Yeah, race mode is the reason why I switched to digital to begin with. Without it, I probably would still rock analog and just figure out some sort of action cam or something. Y'all want to know the map? Just hit me up. Let me know. Yeah, beta FPV. You know, I can't do beta FPV. I hear a lot of good things about their stuff, but honestly, I'd rather deal with Happy Models things than fucking beta FPV, just because, like, I feel like they're screwing new people. Like, they're just taking the money and just kind of running with it. Like, I got the Cetus Pro whenever I first started the kit. And honestly, that almost made me quit FPV just because of how much bullshit I had to deal with it. For one, the goggles, you can't record. So there's no point in using those goggles. Besides, like, you can see what you're doing. And I know it's, like, something for starting off, but it's, you know, like I said, it's not really beginner friendly. Like, the gimbals suck on the controller. Like, they go out on you after, like, 2 weeks of just using. And this was before I, like, really went hard flying with my controller, because obviously I was still learning. But as a beginner, like, I shouldn't be, like, knocking out gimbals within, like, 2 weeks of owning it. Like, that's crazy. And, like, it was hell because also the ESCs started to go out on the Cetus. You know, and I was arming and disarming like I was supposed to. So it wasn't too much of a beginner's fault, you know. But even if it was, like, it should be beginner proof. Like, if you're learning how to start out on FPV, like, you definitely should make that shit, like, bulletproof, basically. Like, even if it flies like a tank, like, it should be able to withstand shit, you know. But it just made me want to cry. Like, fuck that stuff. I just went on a huge rant about beta FPV. Yeah, dude, I want to try a demibot, but honestly, Spider's kind of sold me on the Vanny style. Just because it seems to be pretty durable. And I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of broken quite a few arms on the Grinderino. And I know, Grinderino's not as beefy as a demibot, but I've heard about... I've just heard that the Vanny frame is just a really good frame, so I want to give it a shot. I probably will still eventually get a demibot. I think I'll just go with the Vanny first. Because I plan on... Can't really tell. I have some quads over there, and I plan on eventually basically filling up this back wall with different quads. I do want to show y'all here in a little bit that beer pong map, though, so that way, like, you know, if anybody's game to fucking get down on some beer pong, I'm totally down. Like, we can make a live stream about it. I think it'd be pretty fun. We get all pretty toasty. Make sure you don't have work the next day. And if you do, don't get too toasty. Quadifier? Diamondbacks? Oh, 3.5. I swapped from 3.5. I just find like the motors are just super, they're not durable. No matter what brand motors I use, at least for what I've done with it. I know it's probably part user fault, but also like it, you know, that's just kind of what's been going on is like I've just been busting motors like it's chewed gum. Like, you know, when you have like the Hubba Bubba gum and you chew on it for like 10 minutes and then it's fucking done. Like, that's basically my motors. I go through them like crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do a map swap here. And if y'all see me type that, that's just so that way y'all know I'm just not pulling a switcheroo on you. Because personally, it's not a big deal, but it bothers me when I get in the flow and somebody changes the map and I'm like mid-flow. I'm like, fuck, dude. And then I can't get back into it, so I'd rather like give y'all a heads up. Shit. I'll show y'all the beer pong room. Yeah, if y'all can recommend like some good motors. Oh, as soon as I say that. 1404, 4600. What brand is that? Because I've kind of like put RC Empowered through the ringer. Like honestly, out of all the motors I've had, they've lasted the longest when it comes to the 3-inch and 5-inch upgrade. But yeah, I can't seem to find a motor that's like worth it. But yeah, so the beer pong, the idea here is you got these like cups on both sides of the table like you would on beer pong, and the objective is if you are behind this line, you could be on the table if you want, but you know, you can just float around, but you thrust real fast and then try to make it into a cup. And I know I did it that first try, but believe me, it's a lot harder than it looks. And I will say, like, you know, just like in a beer pong game, if you could do like trick shots and then land in them, that counts as 2. I don't know how y'all play beer pong, but we play it kind of like ghetto. But if you can get a trick shot, and of course we would be like watching the other person go, so it'd be like a game of quad. Like one person goes, misses, you spectate another person, and then you watch them go. You could do team of 2s, we could do 1v1s, you know, whatever. Also have cornhole, same objective, just like cornhole in real life. Just start behind the platform, and then you just thrust yourself and try to make it in the hole. If you land, I probably need to move that one back a little bit. If you land on the board, of course that's like 1 point. I don't know how y'all play cornhole, but that'd be like 1 point. And then thrust and try to make it through the hole. Well, let's just say I made it through the hole. That'd be 3 points. And the first one to 21 wins. There is busting. So if you're at like, let's say you're at 19 points, right? And you thrust and you make it in the hole, that's a bust. So you'd have to land on the board to get that single point. But as soon as you're like, you just lower the throttle. You can correct the throttle if you want, but as soon as you're like about to land, you just gotta full send it. Just follow through with it. That'd be 3 points. That'd be 3 points. You know, so on and so forth. But that's pretty much that. This one also will have other rooms. I've just been lazy on this map because, you know, other projects in life kind of just get a hold of you. But there'll be more mini games, but this is the main one I want to play. I want to play beer pong. I feel like that would be extremely fun. Just chilling with the homies. Getting, you know, some like trick shots in. And an overshot. Mr. Steel last game. Yeah, definitely takes a little bit of skill. Not a whole lot, but enough to like you're not gonna overshoot yourself. We could also do like whenever you're playing beer pong, if you hit like a couple of them and make it into one, that'd be considered 2. It'd be basically like just normal beer pong kind of rules and stuff with the twist. I plan on having like a storyboard I don't have it right now because when I restarted my PC earlier, I had to trying to troubleshoot some stuff. I had to delete it because restarting, I didn't save it. But yeah, I'll have a little chart so we can keep track of what holes have been landed in, which ones haven't. So if you've already like, see, I landed in this one, and if you land in it, son of a bitch, if you land in it again, it doesn't count. So we just have to keep track of which ones have been taken, which ones haven't. But I think it'd be a pretty fun game. If it seems like it sucks, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Hey, my boy Monkey made it. No, you're freaking awesome, dude. Love you, man. I hope you're wearing your tuxedo. Who is Drone? Who is Drone? I don't know. What do you mean by who is Drone? Spider. You're the drone. Unless you mean like who's the drone that's playing the game? Is that what you mean? The wearing the bow tie and shorts, that's fine with me, dude. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, dude. Let's get those likes in here. And yeah, I mean, right now it seems like I'm definitely gonna try to keep this up. Maybe in the future we'll do like giveaways and stuff like that. A lot like Spiders. I really like what he does. I want to get to where I can give away stuff. If I did, it'd probably just be like underwear and socks used. So if you're down for that, just let me know. Hey, Moist made it. So I know Moist is not going to be on my team. No, I'm just playing. Oh yeah, that'd be power looping under the table and making it into a cup would definitely be a trick shot. But it'd have to be the other team's cup. Oh, it's totally doable. Yeah, Killer B, we'll let that happen. Until it becomes a cheat. If it just seems like it's just too easy every time, we're gonna probably outlaw that move, but as of right now, I think that's a solid move. It would look so clean. I think the thing is you just gotta follow through with it. Yeah. If you follow through with it, instead of like catching yourself, like trying to aim yourself to it, then that's one thing. Because the objective is just like, you know, you can't control the momentum of a ball, so to speak. So if you can just make it in, full sending it, totally a point. But we'll also have somebody just like kind of spectate, make sure people are doing it right. I think that would be a cool thing to have, so that way it's just kind of fair. And then maybe we could do a giveaway for like, you know, the winner of the team that wins. Like, I got a shit ton of 5-inch props. I could probably just donate some props. I'm not tripping. If y'all want to fly some Spain props. Whoopiando? What do you mean, Koi? But yeah, we'll go ahead and swap the map. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about on this, is just the beer pong stuff. But yeah, if we can get something... Yeah, no 3D allowed for beer pong. Yeah, we'll make that a for sure rule. It's cheating in freestyle, it's cheating in beer pong. No, I'm just playing. Like I said, I have no hate towards it. I just can't do it. We'll go ahead and swap the map real quick. I mean, might as well just kind of show off some of the maps I've made. We could do... We could do a graveyard. Let's do the graveyard. "17 people are still watching me fucking ramble on. Hell yeah, dude. Y'all are some real champions for having to put up with me. And like I said, the lives will get better as time goes on. This is kind of just like a test live. It's the first live, but it's definitely a test live. But I want to show off these tombstones. Of course, we got our Spider Sugar over here. These are all people that have kind of like supported... Oh, spooky story time? Alright, let me finish this. These are the people that kind of supported me when I was making this map. Bunch of homies. Rimjob's in here. Or he was. He's not anymore, but... Lord Bjort, Singularity, Fly and Destroy. I got Milkman over here, also known as Noble. He's not watching the stream. And if he is, you better comment you are. Oddyard. Killer B. That's before he changed his name. Tantric. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Inventin. And then, yeah, we already showed off Spider Sugars. But yeah, I've kind of I tried to put a lot of details, like you can go inside this grave. Oh. Okay, Rimjob is still here, cool. He changed his name to Max Altitude. Why'd you do that, dude? I liked Rimjob. But yeah, so I got another little Easter egg over here, so... Here's a little, like, 3D station for all the people that fly 3D. Whatever. And then... This is a secret tomb. You just gotta kind of wiggle your way in here. My little sacrifice chamber. It was gonna be a torture chamber, but I got lazy and I stopped, like, adding details. But yeah, you got the little shackles that people would hang from. You got the ultimate shackle that would be for a sacrifice, I would assume. Got some lit candles here. I like this box if I can stop crashing in this shit. This box is just a crate that had a rag over it, but it looks cool as far as like an altar, you know. And then, you know, fuck it, we're just gonna spawn. And then we're gonna go back towards the part that took me the longest to build. Like, this is technically unfinished. I never finished it. It was supposed to be finished before Halloween, but again, I get sidetracked with projects because I'm fucking ADD as fuck, so... little hidden areas. We got like a skull and crossbones in here and some flames. All of these little toombas, and then this castle, which I'm pretty proud of because I made it all original. Kind of the same thing. It's like got a dark theme. It looks like a church. I said castle, but it looks like a church on the outside. But I wanted to kind of like have like a dark pagan theme. So we added like the fire with the goat skull and shit like that. Then we come over here. This is the castle. If I can get out of these stupid trees. Fuck. Dude. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so we got a little bridge area over here. And then here's the castle. This is the freestyle castle. It's got all these like little gaps and holes and shit. This is another thing I kind of like stopped furnishing because it took forever to make this place. But it also sits on a secret little tunnel area down here. And this was also gonna have like a little dungeon thing going on, but dude, it takes so long to fucking build this stuff. Oh. Added this artificial lake. Son of a bitch. I've been drinking, so it's kind of hard to, like, fly. Oh, yeah, this is another person's tombstone. One with the wind. And he was... Oh, he's still in here. Yeah, this is his tomb. And then the last little Easter egg, I think, is this. It's Hat Man and Shadow Man. Which, if y'all want to get into spooky story time, I got a couple of ghost stories I could tell you. Just let me know. You are rim job. Spider, what happened to you, dude? Did I bore you? I'm sorry. Here, we'll go to somebody else. Oh look, I was talking about Lord earlier. And Singularity. Cool, both of the OG homies showed up. Story time. I'll do a quick little ghost story. So, I'd say... Oh, hold on. Let me message chat real quick. So the creepiest moment I ever had... I'll go ahead and just get to the juice, because I got like 1,000 ghost stories. But the creepiest one I had, I was a senior in high school. And school just started. And there was a moment where like a week straight, I would wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning every day. And I just thought my sleep schedule was off. I didn't think much about it. I just remember just being like, oh, I hate waking up. Because it's like one of those, you wake up and then it's hard to like go back to sleep. And I ended up on the last day that it happened to me, I woke up and I was by far like I woke up with like an intense amount of anxiety, like the worst I've ever had. Like the only way I could describe it is like if you're too high and like you get paranoid, like that's kind of the same feeling that I had. And this was before I even smoked and stuff like that. Well, when I woke up, I remember my room. It was like almost like a dense fog. Like somebody was ripping a vape in my room, and it was just like dense. Like the atmosphere was just dense. And like I swear to God, this is a true story. And I had this urge to kind of sit up. So at the time, I had a bunk bed, and like the bunk bed kind of like obstructed my view on one side. And this is how I know it wasn't sleep paralysis, because people were like, oh, it sounds like a sleep paralysis thing. I was like, no, I was fully fucking, I was able to sit, move, cry if I wanted to. Like, I was in full motion. But I sat up, and when I sat up, I looked over to my side, and in the doorway, because my door was wide open, and in the doorway, there was this tall, like, smoky shadow figure. And, like, so my grandmother's ceilings were, like, you know, pretty low, because there's like an air duct that runs through. So instead of it being like a normal, like, what, 7.5, 8 foot, it was probably more like 6.5 foot. And it was basically touching that part of the ceiling. And it was just a void, like as black could be. Like it was like an absolute, like I was staring at a human-shaped black hole. Like it was just like there was no light coming through it, out of it, nothing. And it terrified the fuck out of me. And I ended up laying back down, covered myself with a blanket, and probably sat there for like 5-10 minutes before I worked the courage to like finally peek and see if it was still there. And when I looked, it was gone. And so I just ran through my grandmother's house. I flicked off every fucking lights and flicked on every light that I could possibly find. And I had my eyes closed the whole time running through her house. and I ended up sleeping in the den. But yeah, that was probably the most terrifying ghost experience I ever had. And that's why when people say they don't believe in ghosts, I'm like, bro, you just haven't had an experience, because when you do, it's pretty fucking intense. Like, especially if you have like a straight one-on-one encounter. It's one thing if a fucking door opens or closes, which I've had that happen before, but it's a whole nother thing when you see it. When you see it and you're like, that's not supposed to be there, that is absolutely terrifying. 100%. But yeah, that concludes Gringo's horror time. So we're gonna do a map swap now. We're gonna play Singularity's map because he's a homie, and I love that guy. I'm sorry if your PCs have a hard time with it. Do I want to play the hillside, or do I want to do the... We're gonna do the mix-up first. We're gonna do the mix-up. Where's it at? Here it is, the remix. And let me know if I'm being too boring, because I honestly have no idea. What is it? 9:38. We might end it at 10, just because I don't want to keep y'all around too long, just me blabbering on. I love you too, Sing. I know you're probably not watching it, but you're a good dude. Yeah, Singularity, Banks FPV, a lot of those guys have been around since like the beginning, and I appreciate the fuck out of those dudes. Banks is like, got that like older brother kind of like, he's real good at giving advice. I'll say there's like some drama related stuff, and he was able to kind of just like help me through it. Real good dude, real solid guy. Yeah, Tobias, we were definitely drones. Yeah, I think Spider dipped out. It's all good. Like I said, the next stream for sure is going to be a little bit more entertaining. Mainly just to kind of get the feel of a stream is what this is all about. I haven't even really been like full sending, flying. I've just been kind of bullshitting. That's probably the one downside to this is I wouldn't mind having like a co-host or something like that, so that way I don't have to spend all the time talking. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, nope, Spider's still alive. Cool. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Spider Sugar, he's also another, like, him and Bot, I know I've told him before, but those are the dudes that actually got me into FPV. And so it's kind of an honor to, like, I'd say be homies with them and stuff, being on Dirtbag FPV and stuff, because, like, you asked me, like, 6 months ago, I would have never, even, you know, like, when I first started, I would have been like, no way. And then you get to know him, and you're like, no, just play. I'm just playing Spider. You're awesome, dude. I love you. Let me tell Lord what's up. I'm going to tell Singularity we're live streaming. So that way, if he wants to join, he can pop in. Oh, not living. Sorry, I'm not trying to like have dead space there. Oh, and Dinstar joined too. He's a pretty cool guy too. He's another one that I've kind of like on and off been flying with since the beginning of Uncrashed. Tell him what's up too. Man, I cannot fucking type. Save my life. What the fuck? I did not see Spider look a prop, but that sounds like something he would definitely do. Something I would do, honestly. I'm always down to do like weird shit. That's one thing about me is like if you don't want to do it, there's a good chance I'll do it. Sometimes, nah. Like when it comes to like eating things, like I cannot fucking just like I will try it, but if I know that it's gonna be fucking nasty right off the bat, there's a real good chance I'm not gonna do it. Like, oh yeah, YouTube. Yeah, like one time I tried jellyfish, and I was like, oh cool, you know, that might be an interesting flavor. And that was absolutely like, I do not recommend jellyfish. Like, I mean, everything's an acquired taste, but for me, I already don't like seafood, and so that was just like a whole nother thing. It had like this nasty rubber taste, not taste, but it was rubbery and fishy. See, I saw Spider and Bot before I even started flying at PV, in all honesty. Like I said, they're the ones that I was like, man, that looks fun as fuck. I want to try that out. Probably Spider just a little bit later, because like I saw Bot's video first, and honestly, before I even know they were like connected, I found Spider Sugar, and I was like, bro, FPV seems a lot cooler than, you know, I thought it was cool already, but like when you look at like RC hobbies and stuff like that, it's usually filled with, and I don't want to get too like into like drama or anything, or not, I don't want to start drama, but a lot of the RC people on YouTube, they just give me like weird vibes. Like I'll just put it at that. And when I saw them, I was like, nah, dude, like FPV's different. It's like literally like old retired skaters, and I'm like, bro, that's like perfect for me. Spider, did you lick a prop? What's up with that? I don't know why it made me think of that old, what is it, Orbit commercial, where it's like, where the lady's like, who you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor? And I don't know why, prop liquor kind of reminds me of that. Man, I wish I found out about FPV in even 2022, dude. Like, I didn't really, like, I knew about drones, but I didn't know the capability of them until, like, December of not last year, but the year before last of 2023. Yeah, because we're in 2025, so yeah. And if I found out about FPV that long ago, bro, like, it would have definitely been like a game changer for me. Because like I've been like kind of lost on hobbies. Like I've done all kinds of different random shit. Like, and usually when I get into a hobby, I get pretty invested in it. But this is the longest hobby where I'm like, oh, dude, I could see myself doing this for a few more years. Because I did boxing for like a year. I did, I used to make wine. I used to grow, let's just say, medicinal mushrooms for some time. I learned how to flint knap. Like make arrowheads, in case you don't know what that is. Just random shit, dude. And FPV was the first one where I was like, oh, dude, this is like... Because, like, I skated for years before I just physically can't do it anymore. And I was like, nah, dude, this is... Yeah, this is the hobby for me. Because it's, like, literally It's a more expensive version of it, but it's literally skateboarding in the sky. And also the community here is, like, the best community I've been exposed to, honestly. Like, a lot of y'all know I tattoo and stuff, and, like, dude, the tattoo industry is just so full of drama, and, you know, who's got the bigger schlong and stuff, and I'm just not about that life. I just, you know, I just want to make art and have fun doing it. I don't want to have to feel like I have to live up to somebody else's standards. And that's a lot of what tattooing is. It's a lot of gatekeeping and, you know, people saying, like, thinking they know what they're talking about, but in reality, they usually don't. Yeah, Moist, dude. The community is by far like the best community. Um, Especially what Spiders built up. Like, I kind of just piggybacked off of y'all just because, you know, I'm in quite a few groups. We started a Discord with FPV, and a lot of those dudes migrated over to Spiders Discord, so that's cool. But yeah, that's just where I feel like most comfortable. Eventually, I would probably make my own Discord just so I'm not like spamming his shit with my bullshit. But right now I'm enjoying it, dude. Like, I love all you guys. Yeah, like, y'all are like, I don't know. Seems cheesy, but F is definitely like for family. It's not for first person, that's for sure. It's family person view. Family penis vagina. Yeah, dude, I feel like, yeah, like a lot of y'all are like brothers. We'll watch Singularity because he's crazy. Like, I definitely look up to a lot of y'all guys. Like, just y'all's morals are like in the right place and shit. Singularity, why'd you stop? Tell him, have fun. He's gonna go skate the sky. Watch KB. But yeah, dude. FPV is where it's at. If you ever want like a place that people can give you solid advice, like definitely the community. Yeah, same to you, Moist. Like, I'm super looking forward to meeting a lot of y'all, especially at Castle Crash. Like, I feel like that's gonna be super lit. Like, my wife is all about it. She's also been like really about Beast of the East. She's been like doing like research on, you know, finding an Airbnb and stuff like that. Like, it's gonna be lit, dude. But Castle Crash for sure is gonna be one of the funnest events, I think. And I'm hoping I don't break any of my shit until then. Like, that's the biggest concern, because the last thing I need is like a week before the event. Hope that shit can ship that fast. Yeah, Tobias, you totally should. I've even considered it. I was like, if I can get to where like now I'd have to definitely have some help, but if I can find some people to help me like organize an event, especially here in Texas, because there's no freestyle where I'm at in Texas. There apparently is, but where I'm at, not really. And so it'd be cool to like host like an actual legit event. Like, we've even considered, because my family has quite a few acres. I couldn't tell you how much it is, but quite a few acres of land, and we even thought about like, it's big enough to have like an entire festival. Like, if we wanted a carnival out there, like, bro, like, if we could afford it, that'd be sick as fuck. But, you know, like, we could definitely host an event there. My thing is understanding like the legal side of things, and also you know, baño could be a little bit of an issue because there's absolutely no baño out there. It's hunting land, so it's mainly just flat, hilly, grassy area. But it's perfect for like, if you want to, if we could build like some like if we could build some like makeshift like buildings and stuff to fly. Yeah, Tobias, I mean, you're in Oklahoma. I'm in West Texas, so we're a little far away, but I mean, definitely meetable distance, especially if we met like halfway or something. Like, I'm totally down to do that. Dude, I mean, if you could throw up an event, for sure, dude. Let's do it. Like, I'm always down for it. I just don't, you know, the only thing about having other people is I don't want, like, any kind of, I don't know if my mic's fucked up. I don't want to have, like, any kind of, like, I'm not a beefy kind of person. Like, I don't want to have any kind of beef stuff. What's up, Rue? Appreciate you making it, man. And also, there's still 14 of y'all in here? Hell yeah, dude. But, yeah, definitely organizing an event is definitely a big goal of mine. Like I said, Texas would be ideal just because there's not really one here. But, dude, Oklahoma's not that far. Like, my wife and I can easily, like, make that in a day. Like, we've basically driven, well, we didn't drive from California to Texas in one day, but we have driven from, like, northern Colorado to Texas, where we're at in Texas, which is, like, central West Texas. We can easily make that trip. I've been to Oklahoma a couple times. Mainly, like, actually, now that I think about it, we were in East Oklahoma, so that's, I don't know if you're by, like, Broken Bow, but that's where we were, is in Broken Bow. I am not going to Sloss. I wish I could. A lot of it is just scheduling. To give that it's probably the closest event we would be able to go to, but my wife and I, because we're a pair. Like, if I'm going, she's going, and she's limited on how many days she could take off in a year. She could take off a pretty good amount of days, but we have most of those days already kind of booked up with Beast of the East and Castle Crash. So those are the two main events. I would like to maybe next year go to Sloss. I want to try to hit up, like, what Spider's doing. I want to try to hit up as many events as possible. But again, a lot of it's just schedule and a little finance, you know, because it costs money to get out there and stuff. Like, either, you know, we pay like $300 to fly per person, or we have to drive, which is probably going to be a similar amount of gas, basically. Later, Tappy. I appreciate you sticking around as long, man. Yeah, we're just going to kind of just, like, chit-chat for a little bit and hang out, and then we'll call it. I'm actually having fun doing this stream stuff, talking to y'all. It's pretty cool. Yeah, shout out to all of y'all, dude, like, joining. Like, y'all been super champs for, like I said, listen to me fucking rant and stuff. Again, you know, this will probably be the last time I say it, but we're going to make it more entertaining as time goes on. Just taking the training wheels off, you know what I mean? I'd say, like, being in Spider's Discord definitely opened me up to, especially doing the live streams and stuff with him, has opened me up to doing this kind of stuff, because for a while, like, I'm a pretty, like, introverted person. I really don't like too much nonsensical interaction, if that's the right word. I don't know. So I usually just kind of keep to myself, but honestly, since joining the Discord, definitely have been able to kind of open up and, you know, feel comfortable doing these kind of things. Still don't feel like I'm, like, necessarily the most entertaining, but, you know, I'm trying to learn the ropes a little bit. I know there's, like, some dead space, but I'm trying to not keep it that much. Like I said, once we start doing more, like, I don't know, like, maybe even interviews. Like, honestly, I would like to do a podcast. Like, I feel like doing a podcast would be good, because it's the best of both worlds. It's not just me fucking rambling. It could be, like, you know, talking to other FPV homies that know a little bit more about FPV than I do, because I'm only a little over a year into this. So it's just like, you know, like, I would like to not have all the weight on me as much. So if, like, we could do like some sort of like, if I can get some sort of podcast going, that'd be cool, because we could talk about FPV stuff. I want to do like FPV, like conspiracies, spooky stuff, just random shit, you know, just kind of all around where it's not just FPV related. Thanks, Moist. Yeah, man. I feel like the first stream's definitely going pretty smooth. Like I said, it's not, in my opinion, I feel like it's probably not as like eye-grabbing and stuff like that, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah, Spider, dude, let's definitely start up a podcast. I'm totally down. I mean, obviously we can't use low battery anymore, but I'm down for like propaganda or something like that, or, you know, whatever. I'll let you like kind of be the brain behind all that. You know, you came up with the team name and stuff, but yeah, if you want to do a podcast, I'm totally down. If you want to like do them like maybe in the evenings, I think both of us kind of we don't work late, but we have more time later in the evening. I'm totally down to do that. Cool. Yeah, dude. Yeah, just let me know. We could talk about it. Because, yeah, like, I like doing the live streams and stuff, but I think if, like I said, there was a little bit more, like, it's not just me talking and trying to, like, be entertaining. Like, I feel like, you know, it'd definitely be cool. And like, I've always liked podcasts. I mean, shit, you just throw those on in the background and you're good to go. Oh, I just realized Johnny said, yo. 2 balls, 1 sack. Yeah, dude. That would be fucking awesome. 2 balls, 1 sack. 0 foreskin. The circumcision podcast. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, 8-bit, we're still here. We're chilling. Just talking, rambling. Maybe potentially talking about future ideas. And it's been pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I see why a lot of y'all do, like, live streams and stuff like that. I think next one, if it's just me being solo and stuff like that, I think we'll do, like, a community thing. I'll probably dip into Spider's, like, and Spider's Discord and the Discord that Noble and I kind of, like, worked on. And just kind of pull some community videos out and kind of, like, go over those and stuff like that. Tobias said he wants to get in on it. I would say if we did that, it could be, like I said, 2 balls, 1 shaft or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's YouTube friendly or not. That'd be more up to Spider Sugar, because he would definitely have to help out with doing a podcast. I feel like I don't have the capability yet doing stuff like that. But I definitely think a podcast idea would be awesome. Hey, my boy Monkey joined. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, this is my... Let's see if we can spectate him. This is my homie. I've been kind of teaching him a little bit of everything I know between him and my wife. This is my brother-in-law. Monkey B is what he goes by. Not brother-in-law yet, but I call him that because he pretty much is. Yeah, look at that inverted yaw, bro. Oh, you almost got it. You got to do it again. Do it again, monkey. Oh. 8-Bit says he's had been struggling with chronic pain, immobilizing kind of pain lately. Got things sorted out, better meds. A few days I have been able to be more active than the last few months. Dude, hell yeah. No, that's always the best. Yeah, like dealing with chronic pain is absolutely miserable, especially like the only downside is like the medication that you usually have to do it. I try to steer clear away from like any kind of like opiate type of stuff, you know, but it really is like one of those. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, monkey. It really is one of those, like, it's hard to find like good alternatives, you know. I've talked about this before on the podcast and stuff, but my personal alternative to hard drugs was kratom or kratom or whatever you want to call it. That shit helped me out a lot. I actually stopped using it because it made me sick one time. I'm pretty good at, like, if something fucks me up, I just stop using it cold turkey. But yeah, it kind of like messed me up one time, not gonna lie. It made me like really nauseous. It's not like something I could like overdose, like I'm gonna stop breathing and stuff, but it really is like a natural alternative and really helps you out as far as like dealing with the pain and stuff like that. Yeah, dude, back injuries are absolutely the worst injuries to have to deal with. I know Spider has to deal with a lot of back injuries, or back pain. I have back pain too, and knee pain, and that's much of the reason why I had to stop skating and stuff like that. Mostly caused from skating. I still have back pain, and I honestly haven't done much to like do anything about it. But yeah, having to deal with that, dude, it's miserable. Weed definitely helps. I actually had to stop smoking recently though, just because it started to like give me like fucking chronic anxiety and shit. And I was like, I can't do this. Like, I was thinking I was dying from fucking cancer and shit. Like, it was pretty bad. And I was a heavy smoker. Like, I smoked daily for years. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading these messages. They've gotten a little long, so bear with me. Yeah, dude, any kind of nerve pain is absolutely the worst. Yeah, weed definitely helps, like, kind of like suppresses it a little bit, but it really doesn't like help the problem. I catch myself like almost like relying on weed for a while and realized that the pain was like still there. I just kind of suppressed it. And yeah, that's what kicks me into doing boxing and stuff. Actually, with Monkey B, he helped me through all that stuff. He does boxing and MMA and stuff like that. And honestly, that was probably the best health I ever was in. But, you know, you kind of lose track of sticking with that stuff. And I really genuinely think exercise is probably the biggest cure for any kind of like pain. Like going out for a walk, doing any basic exercise really helps it. And I've been very neglectful of that shit. But, you know, FPV has kind of like been the new addiction. Yeah, dude. No, it's... Yeah, bro. I mean, if you were able to just pull through, like, almost being paralyzed, like, dude, hats off. Because, yeah, that's some crazy shit. Yeah, see, I actually took a tolerance break, and that's what kind of like really sent me into like having fucking and like crippling anxiety. Because when I went back to it, I was like, oh shit, dude, like it's way stronger than I remember. And I have not been able, like every now and then, I'll take a little puff, and that shit, like, dude, it fucks me up. So now I'm like, okay, I'll only do it whenever I absolutely need to like go to bed early or something like that. I was holding an energy drink. I need to not drink energy drinks right now. I guess we're gonna swap maps. Probably be the last map. And then I'm gonna probably end the stream after that. So probably another 20-ish, maybe 30 minutes if I really want to push it. Just because I don't want to keep y'all here all night and stuff, listening to me fucking ramble on and whatnot. I want to keep it pretty short. But no, dude, the fact that y'all been kind of like chilling and hanging out has really meant the world, dude. Like, the fact that there's still 14 of y'all in here is like pretty fucking crazy. Like, I know 14's like rookie numbers, but like shit, that's more than what I was expecting. I thought I was gonna be talking to like 2 or 3 of y'all, if that. So, you know, hats off to y'all, man. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, we'll get more elaborate with these. I've said it like 15 times, but we will get more elaborate with these live streams and try to like focus more on like the entertainment value of it instead of me just kind of rambling about random shit. Hence why I want to do a podcast, so that way we can have multiple people rambling on about random shit. Talk about like FPV news maybe, and fucking what's going on and with certain companies, you know, what's coming out, and you know, just overall just shit going on in the FPV world with some like other shit kind of sprinkled in. See if we can get a good rip session in before. I'd say my favorite thing is messing around with arches, but the only sad part is we don't really have anything. Like I've searched everywhere to find a place that has something resembling even this shit, and dude, I can't find anything. Not unless I have to travel like 300 miles to it. And this is also why I ended up just picking up like a Sabang style, is because it's easier to find like cool flatland or just like land in general than it is to find like a bando. So if anybody is in Texas and you know some cool spots, dude, hit me up. What do you mean, Rue? He says, I was in the stream you didn't do, and then I saw this one. I fly at 20 degrees. I fly with a low angle. Low-ish. It's what I started off with, and I also like the way it, like, kind of, like, handles. Because I can go a combination of, like, you know, kind of cruise around real slow and steady, and then jet it, you know. It's like kind of perfect for what style I want. What I'm trying to do is like perfect like a, I don't know, I don't even want to say perfect, that sounds crazy, but like I want to be able to pull off, yeah, that's more like it, pull off like a trippy kind of look. Not like trippies, but like where there's a lot of like rewinds and stuff like that, because to me rewinds have always looked super trippy, and I think they're like probably one of my favorite tricks is rewinds. And that's the thing, is I want to be able to find a spot like this so I can do like crazy like switches and stuff. Let's see. There's an event complex deal that they had, Earth Day, Dallas at Texas. It would be so perfect. Dude, I mean, if you know where it's at, I'm totally down. Like, if you want to meet up one day to meet up in Dallas, like, that's a good halfway point. It's about 3.5, maybe 4 hours away from me. It's kind of more like East Texas. But, dude, I'm totally down to fly a spot that's kind of similar. Like, I would definitely would put more bandos in my videos if I had them. That's the only problem is I have one bando that I for sure can fly. But honestly, I get kind of bored of that place. Whereas, like, Flatland, you kind of, like, use your imagination to, like, not make it boring, if that makes sense. That's why I fly a lot of the same flat places. But I try to do a little bit of different things, like, every time I go and fly those spots. Bro, transmitter's dying. Well, I guess that's my cue to watch people. I'll keep up with chat for a little bit, and then I guess we're gonna have to end the stream. Oh yeah, if it's 4 to 5 hours from you, I mean that's almost like perfectly halfway. Tobias, we could definitely do that. Analog tobacco? Oh, are you talking about vapes? Is that what you mean by analog tobacco? That's fucking funny if it is. I've never heard it called that, but that's a pretty good representation of it. Yeah, Rue, that animation took way too fucking long to make. Like, I spent like a month on it, but like the hours I put into it during the days I was working on it was like crazy. Like I was putting in, because I tattoo, so we have like days where we don't have anybody come in. So I'd spend an entire work day from like when I get there to like basically when I leave. Just fucking either working on a like a keyframe or like adding color and stuff, dude. It was a pain in the butt because like it would be cool to have like an actual full-length animation, but we calculated it. It'd probably at least take a year to get like maybe like 14 minutes or something like that. Like it would take a ridiculous amount of time. And I don't know if you could tell, like, I started to understand animation a little bit more, so it kind of, the style kind of slightly changes, like, halfway through. And that's because, like, I thought of new things, but I didn't want to go back and change it. Like, the way Spider Sugar looks. Like, when he gets hit with the bat, I made him look way more like the actual guy from Super Jail than what we started off with. Yeah, there's an abandoned Six Flags in New Orleans. My wife and I wanted to go hit it up. And I was trying to get Spider into it, but somebody in Discord said that it's kind of dangerous to go out there, you know, and, you know, I understand other people's safety, but I'm honestly kind of like, bro, that still sounds fun. Like, especially if there's gators and stuff, like, bro. I like that kind of stuff, though. Yeah, thanks, Rue. Yeah, I think the animation turned out pretty sick. Like, I do want to do more of that stuff, but honestly, I gotta have a little bit of a mental break from it because, like I said, I spent countless hours working on that, and it's hard to tell because it's so short. But like, bro, like hand drawing all that, like it took like way too long, longer than I expected. Because when I first started like animating like the first like 10 seconds, I was like, dude, did I really get myself into something that I don't think I'm going to be able to finish? luckily we finished it. I didn't get to do 100% of what I wanted to do. There was more stuff I wanted to add, but time frame wise, I had to kind of, you know, cut it to a certain point and then call it. There was like some small like frames I was gonna add to kind of make it funny and stuff, but like, you know, like I said, animating every specific like little what is it called? Not keyframe, but like a storyboard, like a change in it, you know. Animating each one was just kind of like a pain in the butt. I would work on like the long parts, and then I would switch over, work on some quick bits, and then go back to working on long parts. And yeah, it was kind of, it was a lot, but I ended up really enjoying the way it turned out, and Spider enjoyed it too. At least I hope so. Which, you know, Spider, you know, kind of want that whoop eventually. I want to whoop it up with you. Nah, I'm just playing. Take your time, man. I'm not tripping. If you're still here. I don't know if you're still in the chat. Oh, dang. We got 21 likes on the video so far. Hell yeah, dude. Let's see. Just kind of catching up with some chat. Rip and dip it. Dude, I totally would. I'm actually half tempted to, like, when we make a trip to Louisiana, because we are going to go to New Orleans eventually, just to go there. I want to whoop New Orleans, dude. I don't know if y'all ever been to New Orleans. I went when I was 16, and I couldn't enjoy a lot of it because I was a minor, but, like, where we went, we were, what the fuck is it called? Fuck, Bourbon Street? Dude, Bourbon Street is absolutely one of the craziest, like, places I've ever been to. Like, when you think of European architecture, dude, like, that's where it's at. And if you could, like, whoop that, bro, like, that would make some crazy footage. Like, there's so much old buildings there that you could, like, weave in and out of. Well, not in and out of, but, like, a lot of arches and, like, little hangovers and stuff like that. Like, it would make a really good whoop video. And then also, that's where that Six Flags is. So, I would like to rip and dip that, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to break too many laws in a state that I'm not from. Because, God forbid, I'd fucking get in trouble for that and have to go back for, like, a court date or something. And, oh, dude, no, that would be a pain in the ass. It's kind of my one fear about traveling somewhere to rip a bando is, like, getting in trouble for trespassing and then have to deal with the consequences of that county or, like, that state. Like, oh, bro. That would be a nightmare. Hell yeah, Spider. I appreciate it. I want to say I'm not... I was just kind of joking, but, you know, I am kind of excited for that whoop. I'm not going to lie. Bro, why? What do you mean? What do you mean, Air? I don't know what you mean. Moist, you definitely should get out of state, especially from California. That's how dude, I try to travel as much as I can. Like, oh. Yeah, I try to travel as much as I can. My wife and I, like, every year we try to make, like, a big trip somewhere and stuff. Like, I definitely recommend getting out of your state. Get out of your hometown, dude. Even if it's in the same state, just fucking travel somewhere you've never been before. And then just, like, kind of sit there and, like, enjoy the culture for a little bit, you know? It's worth it, man. If I didn't do that, I'd probably be stuck with that fucking Texas Southern, like, red blood fucking mentality, like my parents. I love my parents, but goddamn. They a bit much sometimes. With politics. Other than that, they're really sweet people. Like, they're really good. But don't get them started on politics, please. Dude, hell yeah. I will... Yeah. Anybody that's in the chat that's at CC, hit me up because I definitely want to meet y'all. Never been to Pennsylvania. I have a homie that's from Pennsylvania that was actually my roommate for a while. He's a good dude. Pennsylvania would be super cool. Florida would also be pretty cool. Yeah, I fly tree style. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, it's a safe way. Find a park or like a isolated flat area and fucking rip your balls off, bro. Dude, I feel you on the wind. Like, being in the middle of, like, the Great Plains, like, we get, like, the craziest amount of fucking wind sometimes. Like, one day it'll have, like, no wind, and then the next day, I swear to God, it's, like, 20-mile-per-hour gusts. Like, it's crazy. Like, my wife and I, we went to go fly yesterday, actually. And she was going to fly the Tiny Whoop, but it just was way too windy. So we called off the Tiny Whoop. But that's where I got that footage, the one I was playing on the intro of this video. That was from that. And I tried recording the trees so you could see how windy it was. It's kind of hard to tell, but dude, it was pretty fucking windy. But with the 5-inch, you can fight through it a little bit easier. But I noticed, like, a lot of the times when I tried to throw my quad, that wind would just, like, push it back, and I couldn't get the full, like, toss out of it. But I still think the footage turned out pretty cool. Shit, sometimes you don't have to have money to go anywhere. I think the worst part's just gas. Like, bro, you can find, like, a sweet, like, spot to camp for the week. That's how we did a lot of traveling when we first started traveling, like, to California and stuff. We'd find, like, little parks that you can go camping, and we'll just drive up there and chill out. We stayed in the Rockies one time. That was cool. But we were not prepared how fucking cold it got at night. I'll tell you that much. It got freezing, dude. We almost died. I wouldn't be surprised if we're living in purgatory right now. It got so fucking cold. Like, we even had, like, a little, like, fucking propane tank, like, what you, like, buy at Academy to grill food while you're camping. It was a bad idea, but we tried to, like, do anything we could to have heat, and we left this, like, propane, like, stove on overnight, which you're not supposed to do, especially inside of a tent. Big no-no. But we were trying everything we could to stay warm. We woke up, dude, the inside of the entire tent was, like, black. Everything was just covered in soot. My face, like, I had my face wrapped up, like, almost like a, what is that, a hijab? You know, like something, you know, like what Muslims wear. And my eyes were just, like, black. My wife had black all over her. We just had soot everywhere, dude. Ruined everything. It was crazy. Hey, dude, it doesn't matter, like, where you live. Like, if you got a place to lay your head down and, like, enjoy life, like, that's what really matters. Like, there's no need for having a fancy house and stuff like that. Like, bro, like, I literally lived in, like, a toaster oven for, like, 5 years, basically. The brain damage? Yeah, dude, totally. I got mad brain damage. I've hit my head a lot over the years, to be honest. I don't think soot did anything to it, but yeah, probably had a little hand in it, not gonna lie. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we're living in purgatory. Like, we were like, yeah, that was a weird experience, but it was awesome. It was beautiful. Like, we woke up the next morning, and everything was just, like, frozen and covered in, like, a light dew, and not even dew, it was like frost, and it just looked magical, especially being up in the Rocky Mountains. And then you got, like, the elk kind of just cruising through, like, doing little elk squeals and stuff. Like, it was super magical. California, I mean, Colorado is, like, one of my favorite states for sure, as far as, like, beauty goes. I say it's full of hippies, though, and I don't like traditional hippies. I'm by definition a hippie, but I don't like traditional hippies. Damn, 16 people are listening to me fucking ramble on. Hell yeah. We're not even talking about FPV. But yeah, I want to point out my buddy Monkey right here, dude. Like, he's got, I don't know, maybe if he's listening to the video, he could put in chat how many hours he has in the sim, but I can tell you right now, it is, compared to skill to time, is like my wife. Like, they both don't have a whole lot of time in the sim, but like, bro, like, they fucking rip. Look at that, dude. Woo. He's been getting real into Sabang too, because again, we live in the same town, so it's just easier to fly it, you know? There's not much to do here, like bando-wise and stuff. Shredding balls. Oh, dude. All that nonsensical, I can't talk. All that nonsense talking, my battery charged, so that's cool. I'll get to do one quick little rip session. Where you at, 8-bit? Where, what state do you live in? New Mexico? Bro, we go to New Mexico all the time. Roswell's our, like, jam. Like, we go to Roswell, like, almost yearly. We haven't gone this year, but we went last year and the year before last and the year before that. Actually, we did go to New Mexico last year. I just remembered that. And we did go to Roswell. We just haven't been this year. But, like, in November, we went there. I need to get this chat off. Bry 5 and Sean out here by Bry 5 and Sean Taylor. Is that a place? I don't know much about the T16. Any of the jumpers though, I hear pretty good things. I still rock the, I don't know if you can see. I just actually upgraded, ignore the strap because I can't get it to stick, but I just upgraded the gimbals to the AGO ones, and bro, like you could really bang the shit out of those and like get some work done. I can charge mine through USB too, but I didn't do it for so long that the batteries that I do have in my transmitter have like died on me. So I can't charge mine that way. I have to use the 2S battery. I should just stop being lazy and just buy some new, what is it, 18350s or some shit like that. They're tiny ass batteries. Takes 2 of them, which I'm kind of jealous because my wife's controller takes 2 18650s, and dude, they last so long. Like, longer than my 2S battery. I'm kind of jealous over it. I might actually end up getting me a pocket. I got her a pocket. It's like a pink one. And honestly, that pink looks super good. I'm a big fan of pink. Despite what people say. Pink's for women, this and that. And like, nah. Actually, that's just an American thing. If you go to, like, Thailand, pink's for, like, warriors and shit. Not saying I'm a warrior, but, like, it's not a feminine color. Despite what people think. Now, like, what is it, like that soft, like, pastel pink? Yeah, a little bit. Just got into my boxers. Wait, my boxer? Yeah, I like the boxer. I think it's a good-looking controller, or transmitter. I've only used the Zorro, so I really don't have much say, but I hear a lot of positive things about the boxer. I know Spider used one for, I don't know, probably years. He just gave it to Grand, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Green Pocket, dude, I actually just got Monkey B, a Green Pocket. Because, you know, I'm pretty dedicated on getting as many, like, people into FPV as possible, so I have people to fly with, because it's just excruciating just flying alone. Hence why I'm glad my wife took part in it, my brother-in-law, and then I'm trying to get my sister into it now. She's kind of getting into it, and from what I understand, she's been doing good. And if I just stop flying, it's because I'm going through and checking out the chat. I could see that, Ghosty. I will say the AGO ones for the Zorro, like, because the Zorro already, like, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Boxer has, like, longer gimbals than the Zorro. So I feel like the AGO ones, like, are, like, still good for the Zorro, because it's, like, small enough that you could whoop with it, but big enough that you could fly 5-inch. Like, I fly my Zorro with everything. And then Spider said he uses his Boxer for just planes, or fixed wings. I never flew fixed wings, but no, I hear a lot of good things about the Boxer just in general. Yeah, the Gorilla Whoop is best Gorilla Whoop radio is the Pocket. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Like, I used my wife's just a little bit to see what it feels like, and I'm like, dude, I almost want one. Oh, I do want one. I will eventually get one. Yeah, AGO ones on the Zorro definitely go hard. Like, I have no complaints about it. The only complaint I have is the fact that occasionally the gimbals like to get out of whack, so I have to constantly recalibrate, and I never had to do that with stock gimbals. So honestly, I've never had to recalibrate my controller, so that was like definitely a learning experience. But I'm glad I know how to do it now. But yeah, that's probably the most annoying thing. And also, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there's like a slight squeak to it, and I didn't have that with my gimbals before, but I think that's just something with the aluminum. Yeah. Yeah, the battery life on the Zorro sucks. I feel that. I've literally had to like rechange it. Midstream. I didn't even finish my sentence. I'm trying to like still read these. Moist. It depends on. Are you flying it with a full size quad or like micros? Because if you're gonna get a new radio, I know it sounds crazy, but the Pocket for like whoops, absolutely amazing. Like, it's a freaking phenomenal radio for like the price. Like, it literally is like 1-to-1 to my Zorro. Like, I really like. There's not any. Honestly, there's more perks to the fucking Pocket than the Zorro. Like, I can't play games on my Zorro. I'm sure if I did update it, which I've never updated it, I could, but my wife's, it came stock with it. Stick extenders on the Zorro. Dude, I don't know if I could go with like longer sticks. Like, honestly, I feel like I like the short sticks. Like, I feel like I don't have to like move my fingers. Like, I don't know. It just, cause like I had the Tyrannus Q for a while, and that's what I used a little bit. I know I said I used the Zorro, but when I first got my 5-inch, it ran on FR Sky, and I had to use the Tyrannus for it, and I just was not a fan of the way the gimbals felt. They were just like real long, and I just couldn't get get into it, you know. I will say, after I switched everything to LRS, like, yeah, Zoro has just been my go-to. I'm not talking to you out of the boxer, Moist. You could totally get it. Like, I think it's good, but when it comes to certain things, I definitely would say, like, if I had a choice in what transmitter I would get if I didn't upgrade the Zoro, I was really wanting to get the, what's it called? The Tango. But the only beef with Tango is it's Crossfire, and I run ELRS, and I didn't want to like add a mod to it to run ELRS. But I like the smaller size radios, and I want to say the Boxer is just a hair bigger than what the Zoro is, and to me that's too big because the Zoro at times is honestly too big. Pocket and Boxer. Honestly, anything Radio Master I've seen, like, you can't go wrong with it. Like, I think Spider said it. Somebody said it. Radio Master makes the best transmitters, and I can 100% agree with that, especially with their budget transmitters. Like the Pocket, dude. It is worth gold, like, for sure. Like, honestly, if they marked it up to like $120, it would be worth it, in my opinion. I mean, it technically was like $100 getting the batteries and the transmitter and stuff, but it was pretty good, dude. Yeah, see, the Boxer, it's too big for me. If it's twice the size of the Zoro, yeah, I think that's too much girth. I can't do that. Jumper T20. Just have hands that are too big for it. Yeah, see, that's the thing about me, dude. I got, like, little sausage fingers. Like, I gotta have, like, even, like, going all the way to the left. That's why a lot of my stuff is, like, rolling right and all that. It's just, my fingers just have a hard time, like, full sending the stick to the left. I want to see if I could do this trick Spider and I were, like, messing around with. So you go through here. And then... Oh, barely. See if I can hit this gap. I don't think I got it. Yeah, nope. Hey, Pie Snatcher, dude. I'm glad you're here, dude. Pie Snatcher also has a metal name, and he rips hard. Spider, I think I'm doing this wrong. Son of a bitch, dude. Did KB get that? Flick into the hole. The spider gap. Dude, that's some dedication, having to walk through blizzards barefoot to find bandos. Like, bro. Nah, I can't do that. There's no bandos to find here, though. Maybe if I lived in a place where there was bandos, I'd have that dedication. Shit, I don't know if that's a flick enough for you. And I keep going too far down. It's either too far down or too high up. Bruh. Oh, I so thought that was it. We're gonna hit this gap. Bigger power loop. No, nobody's told him happy birthday. Oh shit, Pi, you're from Australia? I would imagine y'all probably would have some like cool like historical sites to fly. Somebody told me that before. Bigger power loop, bigger power loop. Nope, too big. Oh, I hit the other wall, but I made it through. See, I'm too used to flying low. I'm not used to like big power loops. I feel like I'm almost like breaking FAA regulation doing that power loop. Okay, just like that. Cool. So I did get it. Even Kangaroo's FPV out there. Yeah, the only bando that's by me is like luckily right down the street, but like I said, I get kind of bored with it. Like, I don't think I'm experienced enough to like really have fun with that place. Have to gain some XP. Oh, I got it, but I don't think it was a big enough power loop. It's not that spider power loop. If I had 6S, I think I could get that power loop. Oh, too big. Yeah, that's max throttle right there. Oh, shit. Oops. No glide between. Yeah, see, that's my problem. Yeah, Sabang is like the only thing I can do here. I wouldn't even call my style Sabang though, just because like there's some dudes out there that really actually Sabang. I'd say it's like mixed because I did start off doing like basic freestyle before I got into Sabang. There we go. Damn it, dude, this fucking back wall. Let go of the throttle apex of the loop. Oh, okay. It took me a second to read your message, 8-bit. I'm sorry. Dude, yeah, no, I was actually just talking you up earlier about that. Like, I am so stoked to fly one of your frames. Like, especially a 1S carbon fiber frame. Like, I flew the Babito for a little while. And honestly, it just has too much weight to it. Like, it works for, like, you know, like, if I want to do just, like, flowy stuff. But I just felt like it had that, like, bounce to it. Like, when you're trying to fly and it's just like, boing, boing. Like, that kind of bullshit. But that I think that's also just a 1S thing. Like, you're just going to get that bounce no matter what. Use gravity to flick. Okay, I'll try that. See, I thought about doing a smaller one, but Spider full sends those power loops. Because I can do it with a smaller power loop. With a little bit of hang time. But what Spider's doing is he's like... Yeah, see, I'm overshooting it now. He's like wanting me to like really get that power loop going. Because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to like tight, like kind of just flying like, not proxy, but close to it. So it's hard for me to like full send. Oh, that was close. I'm trying to kill the throttle, but I'm just not used to it because I'm so used to having a little bit of throttle for Sabang because you want a little bit of the motor to keep like staying revved up so that way it's easier to kind of like spin them up and flick them around. Same weight as the Whoop or less on this one. Yeah, if it's less than the Babito, I feel like it's going to go pretty hard. Like I said, that was my only beef with it, is that the weight of it was just like... Damn it. I don't think I did a big enough power loop. The weight of it is just kind of its downfall. Because, like, it was good as, like, you know, starting off and stuff. Because I did get it, like, kind of early on in my FPV hobby. But, like, doing, like power loops and stuff with it, it would always do that, like, what tiny whoops are notorious for, where you just kind of, like, bottom out. Like, it doesn't spin up enough. But I might be just... Yeah, see, even Spider says it sucks. But no, yours looks like it's like the Babito, but you don't have that top plate. So I feel like that, just that weight, like maybe a gram or two, is just enough for the micro to like actually like full send. Are you talking to me or Spider? I didn't think I said anything offensive. I thought I was kind of talking up the frame. I feel like it's gonna be lighter. All right, I hit it a couple times. I'm gonna just kind of fuck around for a little bit. No, I'm saying it. Oh, okay. You're just fucking with me. I was saying that it wouldn't compare to the Babito. I was like, I like the fact that it's like it because I've never broke a Babito frame, but I didn't like the weight of it. But I feel like yours not having that top plate would definitely like save some weight, and I feel like it would definitely like be able to float around a little bit more without having like what, like the bounce, that shit. Funny enough, I actually just ended up taking the guts out of the Babito and like just scrapping the carbon fiber frame and putting it in a cockroach frame. Basically a hummingbird frame, like with the goober canopy and everything. And honestly, it flies so much better that way. Just with that less weight added to it. Like, there's nothing wrong with the actual hardware that's on it. Like, it's good hardware. But the frame itself kind of like messes it up a little bit. The Babito, not your frame, by the way. I want to clarify that. Oh my god. I fucked that up. Yeah, I can't stress to you, 8-bit. Like, dude, I'm super stoked about that. Like, the pictures you sent, I don't know if that's the one you're sending, but, like, dude, the frame itself is just, like, pretty fucking sick. So it's called Scourge? Is that what you call the frame? Am I saying that right? Is it Scourge? I feel like that power loop would have made Spider happy. That was a pretty juicy power loop. Like I said, I'm not used to like throwing the quad around like that. And that's how you break a motor, guys. Just in case you're wondering. I call this the disconnect. And then you go back into it. So I don't know if y'all played on Crash enough where like you'll like spectate somebody and they'll like start glitching out like that. Just like off to oblivion. Yep, Scourge. Cool. Cool, I was saying that right. Hell yeah, dude. No, that's gonna be so cool. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna fly the fuck out of it, and I will let you know how fucking how durable the frame is, because I'm pretty notorious for like putting things to the test. Especially tiny whoops, because you could literally fly those anywhere. Yeah, what size is it? Is it like a... I don't even know what you would call it. Like, it's not a 65. Because I think, what, 65 Pro is a little bit bigger. Or anything Pro is a little bit bigger. $75? Okay, 75 Pro. I'm probably going to rock the 45mm props, because, like I was saying before, I don't think you were in the lobby, but the bigger the props on small whoops, like, honestly, the better. You get more, like, thrust out of it. What is the shaft size? Or, I guess that doesn't really matter, because I can use motors on it. Are you sending it with the motors too? And if you are, what is the shaft size on them? So that way I can make sure I have props. Or at least motors for it. So you're saying 40mm is actually good? I mean, shit, I'll take your word on it. I'll get both. I'll get 40 and 45. 802, 27,000, 1mm shafts. Okay, cool. I usually use 1mm anyways. You think you could throw an 04 on it? Yeah, let me know if you could throw an 04 on it, because that is honestly kind of like my next venture. That's kind of the thing I was working with Spider with is, I was talking shit about it earlier, but I was just giving him, give him a hard time, but that video we made, he's supposed to help me out building a 04 whoop, and I'm slowly gonna start switching to digital. I will still fly analog, don't get me wrong, but I want to know if you can still throw it. Yeah, Vessel. First live, man. It's been pretty fun. We've kind of just been bullshitting. We'll get some more stuff kind of in the future. Get the ball rolling and stuff. Oh, one thing I do think super satisfying is when you get like a perfect cinnamon roll. Like, see if I can complete it. Oh my god, on the last one. And then you reverse it. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby, you could do it. Oh, damn it. I can't. See, that's one thing I respect about racers, is they can just, like, do that shit with no problem, and I just can't fully comprehend how they're doing it. Actually, let's see how fast we can get it to go. Nope. Nope. Yeah, see, I can't do it. I'm not a racer, but also my camera angle is not high. Oh, is my stream lagging for y'all? I just realized that. Looking at the thing. The lens mod John Goblin did. Oh, did he make it like a fisheye lens or something? How did he make the field of view better? Lightweight digital should be good on a freestyle frame. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that too, if you could toss some ducks on it, because I usually fly with ducks just so I can fly around people and them not fucking lose their shit over it. Not steering with the roll. You know what? We'll try 45 degrees. Oh, God. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't think I can do it unless I get some, like, practice in, but... Train's messaging me why I put it up so high. I'm gonna have to tell him I wanted to try like I'm a racer. Try 60 degrees. How high up can this go? Dude, no way. 75? We're gonna do 75, Spider. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I feel like I'm, like, pitched back. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Alright, dude. I wish it could go 90. Alright, we gotta go back down. Let's try 60. That's a little less chaotic, but it's still like, whoa. Whoa. I can't hit anything, dude. Oh my God. I can't even go through a big ass window. Dude. There's no way. Props off to people that can fly like this. Oh, that's crazy. And I don't think racers run linear rates either. Can we sabang with it? Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. I do not like it. We're gonna go back down. Let's see. No, you steer with roll. You don't steer with yaw. When you have that high of an angle, there's no way I could use yaw. I mean, 30 minutes is still pretty good for 4K. I don't know how long they normally last. I definitely fly longer than 40 minutes when I do go out and fly a lot of the times. I'd say a good hour maybe with all the batteries I have. Dude, it's weird flying a low angle now. It was literally like 2 minutes that I did that. Oh, CMYK joined. Hell yeah. I don't... Do they use yaw? I feel like you can't use yaw whenever you're racing. Like, with that high of an angle, it's definitely more of a roll. Okay, an hour on the orange? No, that's totally cool with me. Is that just like non-stop recording? My angle evolution? Dude, I've honestly like flown 20 degrees like 99% of it. I think I experimented with like 15 for a little while. It was too slow for me, and then I went to 30 for a little bit, like maybe 3 days. And 20 is just like the nice sweet spot for me. Oh, it looks like CMYK is going to be making a video. Like, I'm going to have to say, dude, get that footy. What's up, Outset? You get 30-minute session with your massage therapist? Nice. Hey, 30 minutes is better than like 5 minutes, I guess. Okay, yeah, 8 packs a minute, or 8 packs, not bad. I think I have 7 packs of 4S, and then half of them kind of run, like, I get fluctuating numbers, like, I'd say half of them run to about 4 minutes, and the other half run about 2 minutes, because they're pretty old. I sent in Discord on Spiders that I have the version 1s of the, oh shit, I can't remember what it's called, it's the tattoo batteries. He knows what I'm talking about. I can't remember what they're called though. But I have the version 1s, and there's like version 5 now. So they're definitely old batteries. CMYK is prepping for the Fly Tribe. I wonder if it's Sloss. Yeah, no problem, Monkey. Love you, man. We need to chill. We were supposed to chill this weekend, but we didn't. just let me know, dude. Oh, there's a Cali fly tribe. Yeah, I love you, monkey. Thanks for hanging out, bro. I want to eventually get the robot lady to work so I don't have to constantly be looking down at the messages. I can get y'all to just like talk to me through actually just commenting. I like how it said 30 more minutes and it's been like, I don't know, probably another hour. What time is it? 11:08? Yeah, it's been another hour. I think I'm gonna chill with y'all for a second and then we're gonna have to end the stream. I don't wanna, like I said, I don't wanna keep y'all too late. Watch some CMYK. Oh, he's just chilling. Oh yeah, for sure, 8-bit. No, I'm definitely, as soon as I get it, I'm gonna record something and then post it. And then, do you have an Instagram? Later, Spider. I'm about to be done too. I'm just chilling. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna get better as time goes on, and you're gonna help me if you can. Like I said, the next one we should definitely do the beer pong. But love you, man. Oh, dude, I'll for sure enjoy it. I'll tell you right now. Like, I'm genuinely looking forward to flying it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not abandoning analog 100%. I'm just going to try to switch it up for a little bit. I feel like if the N3s end up having too much latency, we're going to just go ahead and get the G3s. And then if that doesn't work out, well, then I might just have to sell them and then get, just stay with analog and just find an action cam that works. Good. Because Tobias is lending me the orange. I'm not sure what generation, but the Runcam orange. And from what I understand, it's more like a get you by kind of HD. It's not like a full-blown, this is what it is. Yeah. I'm going to rock it. And thanks again, Tobias. Yeah, dude. No, that's going to help me out a lot. Like I said, I've only flown analog footage, and people are kind of getting to the point where they're like, you know, it's cool, but, you know, we want to see HD footage. And I'm like, okay, you know, like, fuck it. I'm going to just, I wasn't going to do what people want, but, you know, after a while, you kind of do. Yeah, I'm taking your word on it, Moist. I think digital's probably going to convert me. Kind of like what happened to Bot Grinder, because he talked mad shit about it for a while, and then he switched over to digital, and he was like, I can't go back to analog. Yeah, Tobias, that's what I've been hearing, is that it would help out the channel. A lot of people just don't, I guess, appreciate analog. I guess now because we're just spoiled with HD footage, so there's like no point in, not necessarily no point. I'm not talking down on analog. Like I said, it doesn't bother me any, but a lot of people it does kind of bother, which I understand. It's kind of like grainy footage, and when you got that next to somebody that's running like a GoPro 13 or whatever the fuck, you know, like definitely hard to compare to. And plus I feel like it will make the flights look smoother, even with, you know, I'm not going to ever use stabilization, but I feel like it'll make it look more stabilized. Thanks, Ghosty. Yeah, no, I'm trying to make it work. Like, you know, it's kind of like the old saying, you got to work with what you got, you know, and right now all I got is analog and stuff, but eventually we're going to be switching it up to HD, and we're going to have, not more quality, I guess more quality videos and stuff, but that's going to change my editing a little bit, because a lot of my style revolves around the analog kind of look, the aesthetics. See, I'd say the same 8-bit. I'm still rocking box goggles, like the basic $100 like ones that you can still like record DVR on. Cause yeah, that's like the one thing I really wanted was like DVR, but like I like the feel of box goggles. The one thing that bothers me is everybody's like it's entry level, but like in my opinion, because I have a pair of like Fat Shark, I don't know, they're like DOMs or something, but my eyes have a harder time adjusting to them, you know. I prefer the big screen in my face, especially because of the sim. The screen, the monitor I'm using to do my sims on, it's massive, and so I'm used to having that big screen in front of me, and that's what box goggles kind of do, is they make me feel like I have that big screen in front of my face. Yeah, I know there's more options, like editing options with digital, but like I said, my aesthetics, like, I don't know, I've always liked, I mean, you kind of just grow up with analog TV, so you kind of just you know, I like the aesthetics of it. Kind of takes me back. I'm not that old, but you know, it takes me back, especially like the old skate videos and stuff like that. Later, Ghosty. Shit, rip safe, man. Get some good footage. Get some good footage and post it to the Instagram, or tag me in it. The group Instagram. Bioptics. See, I think that's the problem, is my eyes have a hard time adjusting to that. Like with the box, you know, I just like go straight into looking at a screen, you know. Whereas like with those, like my eyes got to really adjust, and it sometimes takes a second to where like I'm seeing two screens at once, and then it like merges into one, and it just takes me a second to adjust, and I can't get used to it. But yeah, I think we're gonna probably end the stream, and yeah, guys, thanks for really, like, I really appreciate y'all hanging out. Like, dude, like, we still got 14 people chilling. Like, that's crazy. Like I said, I didn't expect this many people to kind of pop in and say hi, you know, especially for the first stream on such a small account, you know. So it kind of means a lot. But yeah, I mean, if we're all in Discord and stuff, like, just hit me up. Let's stay in touch. We're gonna for sure do more live streams and stuff like that. It's Monday. What else we got to do? Yeah, you know, I could honestly like do this like all night, but I gotta work tomorrow, and I got a beautiful wife kind of waiting on me, so I don't want to keep her waiting too long. Spend some time with her before we crash out for the night. And trust me, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd definitely be on a little bit longer. Yeah, so the next stream, I'm hoping we can get like some dudes in Discord. If any of y'all want to join, fucking hit me up. You don't have to be on like video chat or anything, but audio is definitely recommended. And I think we could play some like drinking games and stuff like that. So, but I appreciate y'all. Like I said, we'll stay in touch. Hit me up on Discord. 8-Bit, I am really looking forward to that quad. And Tobias, I'm looking forward to that run cam. Like, y'all are some awesome dudes. I really appreciate what y'all are doing. Yeah, I can just... No, there is not a Gringo Discord. I'm on Spider Sugars. Like I said, I will probably eventually start a Discord, but I gotta get a little bit more people on the train first. Awesome. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna do the outro, so peace out, guys.
Motherfuckers lay back and motherfuck minute, but hold my tab. Relapse, thought I had a grasp. But misunderstood. I know what is good, and I know what it takes. Relay, hit you as a flag. Thunder storms when I bust on the mic. Tell them what's good when I go through the night and the evil within. Goddamn, got me in the band. I never had to lie. I always think about suicide every time I ride. M9 to a muffin spine. Bitch, I be creeping, I feel like a ghost. The holiness bothers the one who was broken, the one who was dead. Need bread, got out the stair. I never had to lie. I always think about suicide every time I ride.